today, and we just told you about that. So Desiree is learning about the science of roller coasters. Speaking of G-forces and things like
and how
that.
fast things move.
Hello,
Hey, Des.
Hi, good morning. Yeah, we're talking about the physics behind a roller coaster. How does it move? You know, what goes behind it? What's behind all of it? So we're here with Sari Custer with the Arizona Science Center. Thanks for joining us this morning.
Thanks for having me. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, of course. Already I've learned so much. So let's show folks at home what we're doing here, what we've set up, and talk about the science behind the coaster and how it moves.
And you nailed it, because they're a ton of fun, but there's a ton of science in roller coasters, right? So we've got our mock track set up, and if somebody wanted to try this at home, it's just foam pipe wrap.
Let me move over so we can see this.
See it a little bit?
Yeah.
Get a better view, of course. So yes, our foam pipe wrap, some tape, and marbles. That's really all you need. Now, let me ask you, you've been on a roller coaster before, correct?
Oh, yeah.
All right, so what happens as the cars are moving up to the top? What are they doing?
We're ascending, going up.
You hear that sound, the tick, tick, tick,
Yes,
tick, tick.
the constant click.
Right, it kind of gets your excitement going in itself, but that's actually a motor that's carrying you up. So it has to get carried up to the top. When it's up here, it has potential energy, and then once we let go, gravity pulls down and converts it all to kinetic energy, and that's okay. We just saw it sort of go. That wasn't a perfect loop, and that's okay.
Yeah, that's
too.
okay. It's an experiment. We have to do it a couple times. So I thought it was really interesting. Like you said, the only part that is motorized on a roller coaster is when you're going up. That's incredible.
That's right. In most roller coasters, because sometimes there's other hills that need to be pulled back up, like in the middle if it's a really long roller coaster, but it's all working from physics. So getting that acceleration at the first big hill, and even being able to take you upside down. Have you been on an upside down roller coaster before?
Oh, yeah.
All right, now let me ask you this question then. So, because that's also thrilling. What happened when you got to the top of that loop-de-loop?
Well, you keep going.
You keep going.
I mean,
and when you were up here, did you fall out?
No.
Right, so
I'm still here.
You're still here, which is great. Hopefully nobody falls out.
Right.
But there's some really cool science that happens there too. There's centripetal force. So as something's moving in a curve, right, there's forces acting on it. You want to keep moving in a straight line, but the force of your seat is acting on you, keeping you there. And I can actually show you that really quickly.
Let's see that.
All right, so with this.
And these are all things we can do at home too with the kids. I mean, these are easy activities to set up.
So this one's just a water. I've punched some holes in the side of the cup, and we've got some twine that's holding it. So let me ask you this question. With gravity, what happens when I pour the water out or tip the cup upside down?
The water comes out. Pours
All right.
out.
So we're going to fill that up a little bit more. We're going to show you what happens when we put a little tension on it. So just like when you're in the loop-de-loop, I'm going to hold these strings here. We're going to put some tension on it. Now, if I swing this, the water wants to keep going in one direction. Right here, watch, I'll show you too, like this. See, like that.
Right, it would come out.
We're going to put some
We'll step
tension
back.
on it.
She's putting tension on it, and you just give it a whirl, and the water stays in.
So
Look at that. Magic, you guys. Is it magic or science? It's science.
pretty closely related, right? But all that water stays in.
Awesome. So tell us, how do we make this at home then for the kids? Fun experiment here.
Absolutely. So this is just pipe wrap from the hardware store. Super cheap, super easy to get. You need a little bit of tape and some space, and you can even add length to it if you want. Part of the science here is it's a little bit of the engineering design process.
Yeah.
So we even set it up, and you have to test it, change it, test it again, and
Gotta
see what
perfect it.
happens. That's right. You have to perfect it and see if you can get it to do what you want.
All right. Well, thank you so much. I'm going to try my hand at this, and we'll send it back to you guys. Give it a whirl here.
Oh, here we go.
Yes.
Oh, there we go.
There we
Very
go.
nice.
Physics at work.
That's why you stay in those cars.
It's all in the wrist, Des. I think you got something there.
But that's why you can raise your
I
hand
feel like
even
I
at
could
the
dance
bar.
with it, right?
Yeah, there you go.